Tell me about which story really resonated. I mean, I hear a lot about rapes, especially in this book. Which story, which woman resonated with you the most, and which story makes you want to get up and really get motivated each day to do the kind of work that you're doing, which is to empower women?
The Arikaf story, which is a story of some women from Congo that told me. Where when I started this work in 2002, actually, that's way back when I started, but individually, alone, trying to do whatever I could do. The rape rate in Congo was 9 out of 10. Now it's 10 out of 10. Yeah. Every woman in Congo must have gone through some form of rape or the other. I described it in my book, the types of rape. But the sexual rape, 4 out of every 5 women in Congo have been raped. So the rape story pains more because I was raped as a child.
I know, I heard about that in your
right,
book too.
in the book. So I connect. Always that book I wrote it myself, but when I give speaking engagement, I still break down. When I talk, I still break down. So the rape is the most painful.
Why do you break down?
I think I break down because I know that as I'm speaking now, some women are being raped. I break down because I feel helpless, because I know they are helpless. I think I'm powerful, but when I know I cannot still help them, it makes me break down. So the helplessness, with all my education, with all that I do, I have not been able to help them. So it makes me break down.
Let's get into that helplessness for a second, because one of the things I believe you mentioned was the fact that it's women sometimes who are oppressing other women.
Right. Right.
How do you solve that problem and create a sense of helpfulness to that woman, to let her know that her daughter is worth a lot more than she was made to feel like she's worth?
That's why I've taken up the education piece. The critical thinking and internal balance theory I developed is a program in which the critical thinking part is the part that helps these women ask some pertinent questions. African woman does not want to believe that her culture could be victimizing. She doesn't want to believe that because that's the culture she feels rooted in. She feels she's the custodian of this culture. To say that this culture is evil is to tell her that she herself is evil. So she will do everything to protect this culture. So the best I could do, and I'm doing, and it's working, is try to have this program where I have workshops with these rural women. I use a lot of university undergraduate students in Africa. And we develop these where they begin to think, why do I have to genitally mutilate my daughter other than I am myself, I am mutilated? Why do I have to continue?
Is it working?
It's still working. When they begin to ask that question, they've not reached the stage where they say, we don't have to do this. But that's what we're working to. Because first they have to begin to ask the question, why do we do this? And then we keep talking.
So you have this organization now 2 years, and you're telling me that within 2 years you've really not had a breakthrough?
No.
Wow.
Not yet. And that's why everybody say, why do you have to wait till 2020 for your major breakthrough? You know, if it has taken a lifetime, intergenerational, cultural, years to plant a culture of evil, you can't just pretend to or be able to uproot it.
Explain to us, African American women living here in America, how our mindset is different from the mindset of African women living in Africa. Explain to us what the key differences are.
The key differences are African women, they don't even know that they're being victimized. Okay? Let me paint a scenario. A child comes home, has been grabbed by a young man on the street and raped. Okay? She comes home. She says to the mother, Mama, so and so person raped me. Please don't call, don't talk. Don't even mention it. Did anybody see you? No. It's okay. That's it. And if that child becomes pregnant, the mother does not want the child to. So the mother helps her
to conceal it.
To conceal it and maybe commit abortion. Okay? And if at all the child even becomes pregnant and the mother maybe doesn't want to commit that abortion, that evil, the man is approached, he says, okay, I will marry her. Stories are like that abound.
You just mentioned a while ago a lot of the government leaders. Well, how engaged are you with those government leaders, and which governments have you actually engaged, and how open are they to actually helping you with your cause, which is to empower women more? Because that mindset obviously is also within the realm that women have their place in life.
I haven't engaged any government leader at all. The reason is this. I don't want to go political first until I finish the organizing, the roots, grassroots organizing. Because I found out that once you mix politics, because they will begin politicizing, my energy will be diverted in anger when I ask them. So what I'm doing now basically is doing the organizing at the grassroots. Okay, doing the different groups. You know, we have like 12 groups now in different parts of Africa, and these groups are mostly social groups. Okay, we form group of dancers, group of singers, group of social work. Everybody say, but that's not what they need. No, the support.